In your interactions with JRD, what is the one thing that you took away from that interaction?
Humility would be on the top of the list. He was a person who longed to be anonymous.
For the common man in India, the Tata name is just legendary, and Mr. Tata has the same stature. This is a brand name that is recognized almost by every one of the 1.3 billion Indians. They have been known as India's top industrial house for 150 years. So they made early forays into virtually every industry you might imagine, from locomotives to steel to energy.
Ford is selling its Jaguar and Land Rover businesses to India's Tata Motors.
He is known to the highest levels of society across the world. Global leaders, presidents, prime ministers. This is someone whose name opens doors, and he uses that name in ways that are about building better society, not just building more wealth.
So if you have one message that we could pass on to our students, what would that be?
I think what my message would be, make a difference.
He has said that he was greatly influenced by his own grandmother, who would go out and help anyone and everyone that she could. And even as chairman of the Tata companies, his philosophy was that all companies must serve the community in which they exist and from which they make profit.
This is a family that helped develop India as a nation, and in ways that were supportive of academia, of culture, of society, of ensuring the health and well-being of communities.
So the Tata Trust has a history of about 125 years. It started in 1892 by the first founder, Jamshedji Tata. And his philosophy was just incredibly visionary even in those times. What he said was that 2/3 of the holdings of all existing Tata companies and future Tata companies would be held in the form of a philanthropic trust that came to be known as the Tata Trust.
I'm so excited about this collaboration with Tata Trust and UC San Diego, because with this collaboration, we can make population-level impact.
The Tata Institute for Genetics and Society exists in two parts. There's an institute here at UC San Diego and one in India and Bangalore. And the mission broadly is to really focus on applying the latest genetic technologies to improve human health and agriculture. This visionary gift enables us to take a technology that is only 6 years old and use it for all practical applications that will benefit humanity anywhere in the world. Diseases transmitted by the mosquitoes can be tackled by our technology. Diseases like malaria, Zika, chikungunya, and so on. And India has a goal of eradicating malaria by 2030, so this is very exciting.
I chose to nominate Mr. Tata because I think he gave this gift with a vision beyond just the issues of active genetics and malaria. This was a larger vision of supporting better societies through better health and better science. One example of how this is already working for UC San Diego to be having this relationship with the Tata Trust is working on the issue of RKSK, which is the Adolescent Health Strategy for all of India. This is a government strategy to try to improve adolescent health. We're already in partnership and doing forums together and generating the research that can go directly into the government to establish change.
We're really excited by the fact that the brand new building, Tata Hall of Sciences, has just opened, and this will be the place where all of the work of the Tata Institutes for Genetics and Society gets done. On behalf of everyone at UC San Diego, we are so thankful to Mr. Tata and all of the other philanthropists, because what you do enables us to do the most exciting scholarly activities on the campus. And all of this is really meant to change lives.
I think that what Mr. Tata saw when he came to UC San Diego was a truly multidisciplinary team of investigators that didn't seek to compete, but seek to complement so that we can work together. And when you work like that, you're going to be able to have impact. And that's visionary.